My name is Sarah, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, and I'm going to show you how I made this purpley, pinky, smoky eye. It was really easy to do, so if you're interested in finding out how I got it, keep on watching. Starting off, I'm using Tula Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel all over my face. This is a very hydrating and long-lasting primer. I really like it. I've used it a couple times. I just purchased it during the Ulta 21 day sale. I've used it a couple times, and so far, yeah, I really like it. Next, going in with foundation, I'm going to be using m.a.ccosmetics Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and I'll be using it with a Real Techniques sponge. This is actually my first time using this foundation. I usually like a more full coverage, and you can get there with this product. With this foundation, you really just have to build it up. And it's very watery, I would say. So it seems like you have to use a lot of product to build up the foundation, but it built up beautifully. And I love the finish of it. It still added a nice gleam to the skin. So yeah, I really recommend it so far. Next, I'm going in with contour, and I'm using Rich Bronze Cream Bronzer, number 42 from Sonia Kashuk. I heard this was a dupe for Chanel Teint de Soleil, and because I'm too poor to buy that product and I've always wanted to try it, I decided to try this, and I love it. It blends so nicely. It's really nice. I highly recommend it. It was less than $10, and I think I ordered it from Amazon. So if you can get your hands on it, I'd really recommend it. And I contour my face using a Real Techniques foundation brush, number 209. I really like this brush for contour specifically, even though it says for foundation. I find that the contour of the bristles makes it really easy to get into the contour of my cheeks. So yeah, I'm just contouring all over my face from my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline, and a little bit along the nose. Next, I'm going in with concealer. First, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand and a Gleam. This adds a really nice highlight under the eyes, but it's very subtle. Definitely wouldn't use this by itself. You definitely have to use concealer on top of it. It doesn't have much coverage, and it would be way too bright on its own. I also got this during the Ulta 21 day sale. And the next, I'm going with my Tarte Shape Tape and medium tan sand. And I'm just putting that under the eyes, along my nose, and on my forehead and chin. And then next, just to add even more brightness, I go in with Boing Cakeless Concealer by Benefit and the shade number 5. Is it number 5? 9H02. I really like this concealer. Um, it's still available. It's still available actually during the 21 days um, Ulta sale, so you can get it half off. It's coming up in a few days, I believe. So if you can get your hands on it, I would really recommend it. It blends in nicely and has really nice coverage. So again, I'm blending that in with my Real Techniques sponge that I used for my foundation. Sorry, sorry about the blurriness in some parts. I'm still getting used to this. I forgot to take autofocus off. So bear with me. It's my first video, so I'm still learning how to do this. And then next, I'm going in with powder just to set under my eyes and along my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily. And I'm using the Beauty Bakery Flour powder and translucent and oat. I also got this during the sale. Really, I know people had been raving about this. And I know it's not a new product at all. I'm just late to the game. So I finally got my hands on it. So it's my first time, so I can't really tell you my thoughts. Next, I'm doing my eyebrows, but I'm gonna do it mostly off camera. I absolutely hate doing my eyebrows. It's the bane of my existence. So I just do it really quickly. And usually they don't look identical and it's not perfect. Like I can totally tell, but I really just don't have the patience to fill them in perfectly. I go in with precisely my brow pencil and the shade 3.5. And then later you'll see I use Glossier Boy Brow um, and the shade brown, I think. Um, Next, I'm going in to bronzer, and I'm using the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I also got this during the Ulta sale. Yeah, I snagged a lot of things. I sort of went crazy and bought a lot of things I didn't need, but I just told myself I was stocking up on things um, that I would need eventually, and so that's how I justified it. I'm mixing the two bronzer shades in the palette, Sunny Honey and Tropic Like It's Hot. I'm just putting that basically all over my face and on top of the contour. Um, and I like to run it along my eyes uh, just to help blend in with the shadows that I'll use later. So yeah, I'm just applying that all over my face basically. Um, and I'm using a m.a.ccosmetics brush number 3. It's like a nice tapered brush. Next for next for blush, I'm going into the Cover FX by Cinnamon duo, also from the sale. Um, I've used these blushes before. I really like them. Um, However, I wanted more of a pop of color, so I went in later, as you'll see, with the bright pink wink, and the Too Faced palette, which smells amazing, by the way. It smells like chocolate, and I've accidentally got some in my mouth. Gotten some in my mouth before, and it actually tastes really good. So I know that's weird and you're probably not supposed to ingest it, but if you do, it's tasty. Um, and so after apply blush, I go in with my Real Technique sponge all over my face just to blend things in nicely together. And then I go in with my Fix Plus by MAC, and it's the Bronzer Light edition. I use setting spray a couple times during my makeup process just to help things blend in together nicely. For eyeshadow, I'm using the NARS Afterglow palette. I love this palette. I think the shades are beautiful and they're very pigmented. I go in with the light brown shade and the sort of peachy shade. I just mix those and run them along my crease. And I use a crease brush from Moda Pro. It says BMX 430. So yeah, I just pretty sloppily just run that along my crease, those two shades, and then I pinch the brush and I run it um, along my waterline or under my eyes a bit just to add some warmth to the area. Yeah, just going in with those two shades um, all over my crease. And as you can see, I sort of like to be messy, just to smoke it out a bit. Just really blend those shades in. Next, I'm going in with one of my favorite palettes, the Warrior by Juvia's Place, and I'm using the brown shade called Kano, just to deepen it up in the crease. And I use another Veramoda brush. It's the shader brush. It's nice, smaller, tapered brush to help really get in the crease. Um, and then you want to make sure to have the other crease brush on hand that we used previously. And I often switch back and forth between the two brushes just to help the shadows really blend nicely together. So it's like a seamless look. There are no harsh lines between the shades. So I just go back and forth with the brushes. Really, this is not a very precise look. I really don't enjoy doing looks where it gets very precise and complicated. I think makeup should be fun and easy, and yeah, I just love doing makeup, and those are my favorite looks to do. And so for the star of the eye, I'm going in with Focalure Golden Petals. It's like a pressed glitter. You don't need glitter glue with this. There is a bit of fallout though, however, you don't need glue. It really sticks well to the eye, and I love this. And it adds such a nice, like, bang to your eyelids, and you didn't need to put in much effort. As you can see, it's really beautiful, like pink, purpley, blue sparkles. And yeah, I love this. So I'm just wiping it all over my lid um, with my finger. this is best applied with your finger. Most glitters are just to help the pigment stay together and be more vibrant. But I also go back in with the crease brush, and I don't add anything. I don't add any more shadow to it, and I also just blend it in just to make it more seamless between the glitter and the eyeshadow. Um, I also wipe away any fallout. Next, I'm going in with the Starlight and Satin Sheets highlighting shades from the Too Faced Natural Face palette. And I'm just adding that to the inner corner. Um, I really love this look. It's actually the second time I've done this. Um, I think it's just so pretty and vibrant. Yeah, and this is where I'm adding the pink wig blush because I wanted my blush to be a bit brighter. Yeah, I'm just adding that everywhere. I also love adding blush all over my face. Um, so next, I am using the Real Techniques Spotlight Fan Brush. And again, I'm using the Starlight and Satin Sheets um, highlighting shades from the Too Faced palette. And look how beautiful it is on the cheeks. It's like Starlight is a nice pinky shade, and then Satin Sheets is this nice, like goldy, very light pink shade, and it's added together. I just really like those, and I just add it all over my face, basically. Again, I'm not really picky, so yep. And this is where I'm adding Glacé Boy Brow just to help my eyebrows out. I can see one of my brows is a bit lighter. So I'll sort of fix this here. Like I said, I hate doing brows, and they don't need to be perfect for me because I really just don't have the patience. Fix Plus, just to set in the makeup before I put in mascara. For mascara, I'm using Lancome Hypnose Drama. I really like this mascara. I really love Lancome mascaras. I actually picked up a few during the Ulta sale as well. Um, yeah, all the mascaras I've tried by them are great. I have really long curly lashes, um, so I often get mascara all over my eye, and this happened off camera. I literally got mascara all over my eyelid. It's such a pain. Next, I'm just using a fan brush just to smudge in the lower lash line. Um, I use mascara, but smudging it in with the fan brush makes it look like I used a bit of liner. Yeah, nothing too specific. I just have fun with makeup, and I just added several layers of that on the top and bottom. And then next for lips, I'm going in with MAC Whirl. Um, yeah, this shade is basically my lip color. little bit darker, I suppose. I wish I had used a darker brown lip pencil, but I didn't feel like getting up and getting another one. So I just used this um, all over my lips, and I sort of uh, outline a little bit outside of my lip line, just to enlarge my lips, make them look bigger than they are, and then I just use my finger just to blend it in. Yeah, I'm actually not great at putting on lip liner and often make really crooked lines. You just can't tell in this. And next, all over my lips, I'm going into this Sephora um, next I'm going to this Sephora Melting Lip Clicks and Peach Sorbet, which I love. It's super moisturizing and adds such a nice, pretty peachy sheen to the lips. I love this formula. I have another shade I picked up during the VIB sale. I really recommend these. I love it. I get compliments every time I wear it. And so lastly I'm going in with MAC Fix Plus. And that's it. There's the look. Um, I hope you like it. I love the eyes, and it's a pretty easy look to do, but just adds so much drama. Um, I know I have a lot of work to do in my my future videos, I mean. But stay tuned. I'll hopefully get better as time goes. Thank you so much.